Welcome to the Crafty Cryptid, a channel dedicated to DIY, crafting, and spooky storytelling. For those of you in Massachusetts, today I am so sorry for what you are going through with the disappearance of Ana Walshe and Brian Walshe, but that is what we will be talking about today because I honestly just learned about this case a couple of days ago. If anybody has any information as to where she could be, where her body or her remains might be, or any incriminating evidence against Brian, then please contact your local police and share that information. But today we will be looking into the case of Brian Walshe and the disappearance of Ana Walshe. I'm not going to go over the entire case, but we will be focusing today on his Google search history. So if that kind of thing interests you, please stick around for the video. So today we are going to look at the timeline of Google searches that Brian Walshe committed either before or after allegedly murdering his wife. Now, if you don't know about the Brian Walshe case, there are a lot of videos online that can kind of sum up things. My favorite was from the channel Ready to Glare. I'll give you a little bit of a background as to what's going on today, but mostly I want to focus on these disturbing Google searches. And please keep in mind that this is an ongoing case as of the recording of this video. So there will be more details that come out. I also want to remind everyone that this is a real case. These are real people. This is currently happening. We do not know where Ana Walshe is, but she is believed to be deceased, and we want to respect her as well as her family as much as possible. Before we begin, I will give a little bit of a background as to this case. Brian Walshe is a man in Massachusetts who is suspected of murdering his wife. He was arrested, and details are constantly coming out about what he could possibly have done to her. A lot of it is really brutal, just FYI if you're going to continue this video. But Ana Walshe, his wife, has not been seen since January 1st. And the very first Google search that I want to point everyone to was completed on December 27th when he Googled, "What is the best state to divorce for a man?" So this just tells us automatically that things were not good between Brian and Anna, or Anna, I'm sorry, I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce it. But instead of divorcing her, he decided to do something much worse. Brian had already had a criminal background. He was apparently a convicted art swindler, and he was charged earlier this month with misleading the police investigation for allegedly giving police incorrect information and withholding details regarding his whereabouts pertaining to the Ana Walshe case. Ana was a mother as well as Brian's wife. She was absolutely beautiful. The last time that she was seen was before Sunday, January 1st. Sunday, January 1st is when she is considered to have become missing. That day, Brian Walshe searched how long before a body starts to smell, around 4:55 a.m., and then 3 minutes later, how to stop a body from decomposing. Now, this is already bad. I mean, unless you are a writer or trying to pass a forensics test or something in school, then you're not gonna be Googling that, but it gets even worse than that. Brian apparently used his son's iPad to perform these searches as well, according to police. At 5:28 a.m., he allegedly searched how to embalm a body, and then at 5:47 a.m., he looked up 10 ways to dispose of a dead body if you really need to. At 6:25 a.m., he searched how long for someone to be missing to inherit. He was obviously trying to cash in on her life insurance policy or something like that. And we're just getting started. At 6:34 a.m. on the 1st, he searched, "Can you throw away body parts?" At 9:29 a.m., "What does formaldehyde do?" At 9:34 a.m., "How long does DNA last?" At 9:34 a.m., he also searched, "Can identification be made on partial remains?" And 2 hours later, he Googled dismemberment and the best ways to dispose of a body. This is where the timeline gets a little bit tricky because police are not sure if he Googled those things before or after he committed a crime against Ana, but now apparently they understand that this is after Ana has been murdered. So at 11:44 a.m., he searched how to clean blood from wooden floor, and at 11:56 a.m., luminol to detect blood. At 1:08, what happens when you put body parts in ammonia? And at 1:21 p.m., is it better to throw crime scene clothes away or wash them? So at some point on January 1st is when police believe that Ana was murdered by her husband. The very next day at 12:45 p.m. he searched, "Is a hacksaw the best tool to dismember?" And then at 1:10 p.m., "Can you be charged with murder without a body?" And at 1:14, "Can you identify a body with broken teeth?" This is why we're not sure as of right now how he committed the murder. Does that mean you broke the teeth before or after the murder? We're not sure. On January 3rd, he returned to Google around 1:02 p.m. questioning, "What happens to hair on a dead body?" At 1:13 p.m., he allegedly searched, "What is the rate of decomposition of a body found in a plastic bag compared to on a surface in the woods?" And 7 minutes later, he asked, "Can baking soda mask or make a body smell good?" As of the recording of this video, Ana Walshe's body has not been found. You don't necessarily need to find a body in order to get a murder charge. Brian Walshe was also seen on video footage as buying a whole bunch of cleaning chemicals, plastic, I believe he bought rope, a shovel, all of that stuff all together. And he lied to police on multiple occasions as to his whereabouts. So there is a lot of evidence currently stacked up against Brian. We just haven't been able to find Ana's body for the murder conviction so far, but that doesn't mean he's going to get away with it. If anything significant pops up in the court case, I may make a video updating all of you on it. It's all very scary right now, and I am so sorry for Ana and her family. If you have any information regarding this case, please let the police know. This is an ongoing case, and I will try to keep you guys updated on it. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you, I hate to say if you enjoyed it because this is awful, but if you learned something, then please subscribe to the channel and maybe share Ana's case, because the more eyes that are on it, the quicker it's going to be to find Ana's body and give her kids and her family the minimal amount of closure they can have. Please leave a like and a comment for the YouTube algorithm down below, and if you have any suggestions for any future cases, any cryptid sightings, any spooky stories or anything like that, be sure to let me know, and I will see if I can put them in a video in the future. Thanks for supporting the channel, everybody, and come back soon, cryptids.